Easy, Creed. Okay, today let's take a quick look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Marvel's Angel. Not DC's Angel, not Buffy's Angel, not Charlie's Angel, not Angle, like I see it spelled a lot. Marvel's Angel. Yes, I got this early from CMD store. I couldn't help it. I saw it pop into stock. It's an X-type character. It's a mutant. I had to do it. So of course, before it even arrived, I saw people getting shipping notices or coming into stock soon from Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon. So You're welcome. Looking at the package, it's what we usually see with deluxe type releases. Bigger package, bigger window, better toppings, Papa John's? No. And in this case, it's appropriate because those wings take up a lot of space. Marvel's Angel, warning, choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years. Do not, well, those wings are awful large, but don't put the hands or the head or any parts of the figure in your mouth. On the side, some beautiful artwork of Angel. On the back, some more artwork with some bio, some background. More warnings just in case you forget the front of the box. On the other side, there's the artwork again, an X on the top. Oh, so beautiful. On the bottom, legalese, barcode. Let's get this open. Yes, I'm still messing with the lighting. It never ends. First, we crack the shell. Then... Oh, I always forget that the flap, it closes the wrong way. Then we crack the nuts inside. Double trade for your protection. The wings coming separate in the package works in my favor because I get to take a look at the body itself, which is mostly reuse of the new tried and true Vulcan body. Same sculpt to the arms, which unfortunately includes this cut right here. This was on Vulcan because of the glove line. It could be two different plastics, so there wouldn't be any paint on it. But it's also there so Hasbro can swap out different glove tops like on Corsair. Same crotch piece, same legs from the hip all the way down to the feet. And then there's also a cut at the boot. Again, Vulcan had different colors. They could bring in the swirly twirly gold, and then they could swap in boot cuffs and things like that for different characters. Even the torsos are the same, except for one major difference, the exclusion of the butterfly joints. There was no getting around it the way they engineered the wings. The pegs going into the holes would have went right into the butterfly joint because of where that needs to be. They haven't invented that technology where two objects can occupy the same space at the same time. We're probably a ways away from that. They could have put the pegs coming out of the torso though, molded it into that plastic. Then the butterflies on the inside, Bob's your uncle. But given the hollowness of this plastic, there may have been a fragility. You put the heavier wings on here, maybe that snaps off. I don't know. I'm not a plastic expert. And then of course the head is different. It's Angel, it's Warren. It's supposed to look different. Hair sculpt sticking out of the top of the cowl with the nice blonde coloring to it, and there is a wash to bring out some of that detail. Got the face printing to the eyes, the eyebrows, the lips. It also seems like they're balancing out the color here. It's not as lipsticky as it has been in the past. As far as other paints go, this halo on here, it's thicker on the front, thinner in the back, or, well, I mean, it's all on the same plane. It's designed to look like, you know what I'm talking about. It's a halo. Then you have the white stripes on the torso coming down over the shoulders onto the back. It's all looking fairly clean down in between the legs. There is a slight difference with the painted glove tops and the white plastic of the glove bottoms, or the rest of it right here. Just a little red poking through and then some scratches in the crevices of the musculature. And it's the same thing with the boot tops. You get back at normal distance, it's not as blatant. It's not as in your face. It's definitely noticeable up close. Articulation wise, there is a hinge at the top of the neck going to a ball up in the skull. That allows for some very nice up, which is appreciated for a flying character. Some down to look upon the people down on the planet as you soar through the clouds. Not a lot of tilt though. Bobby to the left of me, Scott to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Pin coming out to the shoulder, rotates around, and then a hinge brings it to a little past 90. Swivel at the bicep. Double elbow. Did I point out that those are pinless, both here and at the knees? That's a big deal, apparently. Swivel at the wrist, hinge in and out. Hinge at the mid-torso, fairly crunchy, and then arcs back. Swivel at the waist. Ball at the hip allows for this, and this, and this. Swivel at the thigh. Double knee, I haven't actually bent this, and it's been a while since I messed with Vulcan. Oh yeah. Swivel at the boot. Hinge at the ankle goes back. Heavy detent goes to there. Then forward-facing pin for rocker. For accessories, there are 2 fists. Those are easy enough to pop out. And then because of the Vulcan reuse, we also get his, well, relaxed hand and kind of not so relaxed hand. Those seem kind of big now that they're just in bright white. We already talked about this head with its serious look, but the cowl design, when I think about it, this seems more X-Men. There's this more carefree Warren with a cowl design that I associate more with Defenders or Champions. I'm gonna have a hard time deciding here because this is very classic, but this, is he going to be standing with my X-Men or elsewhere? Then we finally get to the wings. Man, Hasbro did such a good job here. Very nice sculpt to the feathers, and there seems to be a wash to it. This is on the back, so that's cool. On the front, yep, on the front too, which I should be more surprised with the back. The front, yeah, that's what's usually seen, but the back getting some love too. Okay, I appreciate that. It's triple layered with some slight detents to the swivel. It's gonna hold position. It's not gonna buckle under its own weight. How solid, ooh, that was, oh no, it popped back out at me. You just gotta keep pushing. It's almost 3 snaps. Do. Does he stand okay even with the weight? Gotta lean forward slightly. You have to counterbalance a bit. Oh, well, no, there you go. Straight up and down. Wasn't that a pose from the yearbook way back in the day? But then, oh, that is so nice. Butterfly joints would have put this over the top. I'm sure there was a way around it. I'm sure people could list many, many options. As is, it's still workable. He can still get into flight poses. Look at that wingspan. There's a hinge that you can bring in and out. Well, up and down, depending on which way you're posing. Before we get to comparisons, I'm going to say I do not have the original Toy Biz Marvel Legends Angel. I do have its wings, though. Great sculpt. It has the extra paintwork to the layers, but it just plugged on. And then I think it hinged back and forth. I don't remember. And it's a little more filled out than the new wings, but it can't do this. You know, you can't get to this position. You just have this constantly in flight mode. Same goes for these, I think they're McFarlane Toys Spawn wings from way, way back in the day. It's in the neutral position, but you can't do anything flight-wise. Todd did do some spread out wings. They are more elaborate than the new Angel wings. These are just so useful. These are so much more posable. Size-wise, Angel stands at about 6 3/8 to the top of the hair. The wings in this position are about 5 inches from here to here. And then full wingspan is about 16 inches. Here he is with the other original X-Men in costumes as close to this era as I could get, or at least as close as Marvel Legends has given us. And then here he is with the other members of Champions of Los Angeles. Here he is with Marvel Legends Danger, just because it's another example of Hasbro doing wings. And then here he is with the Mattel DC Universe Classics Hawkgirl. Up until now, I feel like this and Hawkman, that's somewhere in a tub, it had the best examples of wings that were articulated, but could also go down into neutral position. Spread out's not bad, but the new Angel definitely has it beat. Here's Angel next to Archangel, and you can see the definite size difference. I would love to see this in Archangel colors. This has probably been a thing at some point, the alternate Archangel head on the new Angel body. So at the end of the day, just look at this thing. What do you think I'm going to say about this? This is the Angel figure that I've been wanting for years and years and years now. The original Toy Biz version was fine for its time, but it got outdated quick. That's why I don't have the body anymore. I just kept the wings, and wings from many other figures to eventually make an Angel. Now I don't have to do that. This will do just fine for the time being, because you know I want different versions, and you know they're going to reuse these wings. So we need the blue version. We need the X Factor version. We need that weird Champions version that he had right at the first with the open chest and the no cowl. I think that was very short-lived, and it feels very classic, but hell, I'd take that too. There's been so many costumes. These wings have so much use. You swap out the bodies or even different paint jobs on this same body. Hasbro is good to go for worn for years and years to come. And being the ex-junkie that I am, I would probably buy every version. That also gives people that are waiting for a specific version something to look forward to or to wait on, because you know they're going to go with the different color schemes. So if you're not into the red, pass on by. Wait for the repaint. It may take a while, but it should be out there somewhere. Or get Angel for the time being. And then when the blue eventually comes out, people will go, well, I missed the red version. And then you can get rid of it then. Whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Me, I'm pretty happy.